Assalamu alaikum. Myself Izra Khan. I am from grade 8. I am going to explain about मस्जिद अक्सा. मस्जिद अक्सा दुनिया की दूसरी मस्जिद है. मस्जिद अक्सा को हज़रत सुलेमान अलैहिस्सलाम ने अल्लाह ताला का हुक्म से बनाई. पहली मस्जिद मस्जिद हरम मक्का है जो हज़रत आदम अलैहिस्सलाम ने बनाई थी. उसके 40 साल बाद मस्जिद अक्सा बैतुल मक़दिस बनाई गई. इसका ज़िक्र हदीस में आता है और मस्जिद अक्सा को अंबियों का शहर भी कहा जाता है. जज़ाकल्लाहु खैरा. अस्सलामु अलैकुम. न कलियाँ खिलती न गुल मुस्कुराते अगर बाकी चमन का माली ना होता. ये सब है मेरे कमली वाले के सदका. मोहम्मद ना होता तो कुछ भी ना होता. जज़ाकल्लाहु खैर.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Myself Nazra Fatima from grade 8. My model is based on Surah Rahman. सूरह रहमान कुरान की बहुत खूबसूरत सूरा है जिसमें अल्लाह ताला ने अपनी कई नियामतों का ज़िक्र करते हुए बार बार पूछा है तुम अपने रब की कौन कौन सी नियामतों को झुटलाओगे. यह कुछ नियामतें हैं जिनका ज़िक्र सूरह रहमान में है. आसमान और ज़मीन की नियामतें. सूरज और चाँद हिसाब से चलते हैं. दरख्त सिजदा करते हैं. ज़मीन की नियामतें. अल्लाह ताला ने मखलूक़ों के लिए ज़मीन बिछाई है. इसमें फल फूल पौधे उगाए. समंदर की नियामतें. दो समंदर आपस में चलते हैं लेकिन कभी नहीं मिलते. समंदर में कश्तियाँ तैरती हैं अल्लाह के हुक्म से. अदल व इंसाफ़. अल्लाह ताला ने मीज़ान बनाया ताकि इंसान इंसाफ से काम ले. जन्नत की नियामतें. दो जन्नतें हैं. एक जो बहती है और एक रेशमी तकिए हैं.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Myself Hadia Taskin. I am from grade 9th. These are the stories based on Surah Kahf. असहाबे कहफ, पीपल ऑफ द केव. कुछ जवान ईमान वाले लोग घर में छुप गए ताकि बुत परस्तियों से बच सके. अल्लाह ने उन्हें 300 साल तक सुला दिया और ज़िंदा करके अपनी खुदरत दिखाई. मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी. जो अल्लाह की हिफाजत करता है अल्लाह उसकी हिफाजत करता है. दो बागों वाले आदमी. एक आदमी अपनी अमीरी पर घमंड करता था लेकिन अल्लाह उसका सब कुछ तबाह व बर्बाद कर दिया. मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी. दौलत एक इम्तिहान है, घमंड नहीं, शुक्र करो. खिज़र अलैहिस्सलाम और मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम. खिज़र अलैहिस्सलाम ने मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम ने खिज़र अलैहिस्सलाम से इल्म सीखा और और खिज़र अलैहिस्सलाम ना अल्लाह की हिकमत थी। हर चीज़ अल्लाह की कोई ना कोई मसलियत होती है। ज़ुल्क़रनैन यानी इंसाफ़ एक पसंदीदा बादशाह था। वो याजुज माजुज से बचने के लिए एक दीवार बनाई थी। ताक़त और दौलत उन लोगों के लिए इस्तेमाल कीजिए जिनकी उनकी ज़रूरत और मदद मिल सके। जज़ाकल्लाह।
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Myself is Noor Afra. I am from grade 8th standard. Now I am explaining about Surah Isra. The journey has two parts. Isra, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam travel from Masjid Kaaba to Masjid Aqsa. The special creatures called Surah Bakr. Uh, Miraj. From there he was taken up to the heaven when he met varieties of heavens like Adam alayhi salam, Ismail alayhi salam, Musa alayhi salam, and Adam Ibrahim alayhi salam. In the highest heaven he was drawn close to Allah. This event shows the honor of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the importance of Islam. Jazakallah khairan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Noran Fatima. I am from grade 5th. My topic is animals and birds mentioned in the Quran. Goat is mana, fish is hut, lion is ant is mahal, horse is khil, bean is mahal, cow is baka, dog is habli, donkey himar, calf ajal. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Myself Iqra Fatima from grade 5th. My model is fruits and vegetables mentioned in Quran. Fruits, dates in Quran we call as tamrun. Fig in Quran we call as tinun. Grapes in Quran we call as inabun. Pomegranate in Quran we call as rumanun. Banana in Quran we call as talhun. Olive in Quran we call as zaitun. Vegetables, garlic in Quran we call as sumun. Onion in Quran we call as basl. Cucumber in Quran we call as khassaun. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Myself Sayyida Nabila B from grade 9. I'm going to explain about Islamic history timeline.
Pre-Slavic era. Mecca was the holy city for Arabs. The Arab that were Jews and Christian was mostly lived in Medina. Abbasid dynasty. In 1881, the Abbasid was called as library and school was established in the year Baghdad. In 1945, Persian took control over the government. Prophetic Prophetic era. Prophet Muhammad was born in 570 CE and Prophet Muhammad got his prophethood at the age of 40 and began to spread Islam. In 1632, Prophet Muhammad became ill and died. Umayyad dynasty. In 1661, Ali Raziallahu anha was assassinated and Muawiyah claimed the leadership. The first four caliphs, Ali Raziallahu anha was the first caliph, Umar Raziallahu anha was the second caliph, Usman Raziallahu anha was the third caliph, Abu Bakr Raziallahu anha was the fourth caliph. Thank you.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि ताला वबरकातुहू। आज मैं आप सबको वज़ू के फ़राइज़ बताने जा रहा हूँ। पहला, चेहरा धोना। दूसरा, दोनों हाथ धोना। तीसरा, सर का मसाह करना। चौथा, दोनों पाँव घुटनों समेत धोना। जज़ाकल्लाहु खैरा।
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅರ್ಚನಾ ಖುಷಿ. ನಾನು ಗ್ರೇಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 9ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇಂದು ನಾನು ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರದ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧಚಿತ್ರವನ್ನು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. 2025ರ ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರದ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧಚಿತ್ರವು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಬಹುಮಾನ ಪಡೆದಿದೆ. ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರದ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತವು ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಗೌರವಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಎಂಬ ಪರಿಕಲ್ಪನೆಯನ್ನು ಆಧರಿಸಿ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ನೇಹಿ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧಚಿತ್ರವನ್ನು ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸಿತು. ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧಚಿತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಅಂಶಗಳು: ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಮತ್ತು ವನ್ಯಜೀವಿ, ಶ್ರೀ ಮಲೆ ಮಹದೇಶ್ವರ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೂ ಹುಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಆನೆಗಳ ಪ್ರದೇಶ, ಜನಪದ ಕಲೆ ಗೋರವರ ಕುಣಿತ ಜನಪ್ರಿಯವಾದ ಜನಪದ ಕಲೆಯನ್ನು ನೃತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರದ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧಚಿತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸಿತ್ತು. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭೋದಯ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ನವ್ಯಾಶ್ರೀ. ನಾನು ಗ್ರೇಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಶಾಲೆ 8ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದು ಗೋಲ್ ಗುಂಬಸ್ ವಿಜಯನಗರದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಇದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾರಕವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಆದಿಲ್ ಶಾಹಿ ರಾಜವಂಶದ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಆದಿಲ್ ಶಾ ಅವರ ಸಮಾಧಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು 17ನೇ ಶತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣಿಸಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇದರ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗಾತ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಏಕ ರಚನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಾದ ಕಾರಣ ಇದು ಹೆಸರುವಾಸಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದರ ಒಳಗೆ ಮೆಲ್ಲನೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದರೂ ಇದು ಜೋರಾಗಿ 7 ಬಾರಿ ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। मेरा नाम मोहम्मद सिफ्तान अहमद है। मैं 5वीं कक्षा में पढ़ता हूँ। आज हम हमारे हिंदी प्रदर्शनी में ताजमहल के बारे में कुछ बताने वाला हूँ। ताजमहल आगरा शहर में स्थित है। ये सफ़ेद सुंदर संगमरमर का मकबरा है। ताजमहल को मुग़ल सम्राट शाहजहाँ ने अपनी पत्नी मुमताज़ महल की याद में बनाया था। ताजमहल के चारों ओर सुंदर बगीचा और पानी की नहर है। ये भारत के यमुना नदी के तट पर बना है। धन्यवाद।
शुभोदय। मेरा नाम है आफिया नाज। मैं 9वीं कक्षा में पढ़ती हूँ और मेरा विषय है सर्वनाम। सर्वनाम वो शब्द होते हैं जो संज्ञा के स्थान पर प्रयोग किए जाते हैं। इनसे बार बार नाम दोहराने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती और वाक्य आसान हो जाता है। उदाहरण, राम स्कूल गया था, वह पढ़ने में अच्छा है। यहाँ वह राम के स्थान पर प्रयोग किया गया है, इसीलिए वह सर्वनाम है। सर्वनाम के 6 प्रकार हैं: पुरुषवाचक सर्वनाम, निजवाचक सर्वनाम, अनिश्चयवाचक सर्वनाम, निश्चयवाचक सर्वनाम, संबंधवाचक सर्वनाम, प्रश्नवाचक सर्वनाम। और इनके उदाहरण हैं मैं, कुछ, सो, वह, क्या, यह, कोई, कौन। सर्वनाम एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो हम हमारे रोज़ाना के बातचीत में प्रयोग करते हैं और इससे हमारी बातचीत आसान और अच्छी हो जाती है। धन्यवाद।
Good morning everyone, this is PB Amina and my partner Khatijatul Kubra. Our topic is how human selfishness destroy the love of animals. For example, we have take a male soroskin and a female soroskin who were leading their life very happily. Female soroskin have just laid their eggs, and for the expressing her love, the male soroskin was flying on the sky. The Suddenly, when the hunter the male saw his screen and left nothing except few feathers. After the hunter left, female saw his screen went towards the male saw his screen and pick up the feathers and went back to her nest and kept upon she kept feathers upon her eggs, and after that circled the sky. She circled the sky to express the love of her life. After a few days, even she died a tragic death. This story expressed that how human selfishness destroyed the entire life of human animal love. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum and very good morning. Myself Muhammad Harane from grade 8. My project is homophones. Homophones are words that sound exactly the same when spoken but have different meaning. The term comes from Greek root. Homo means same and phone means sound. Homophones are spelled by differently or same. Example: break, break, buy, carrot, carrot, for, fairy, fairy, floor, floor, ceiling, ceiling, here, here, there, are, see, for, right, right, peace, peace, sibling, sibling. Thank you.
Good morning, myself Hadia Taskin. Good morning, myself Hadia Taskin of grade 9. Me and my friends are explaining about geography lesson. Zulfikar Ghosh is a novelist, poet and essayist, a native of Pakistan who long lived in Texas. He writes in the surrealist mode of much Latin American fiction, blending in fantasy of harsh realism. Geography lesson from Zulfikar Ghosh in class 9th English syllabus. Explores how perspective changes as we rise higher above the ground, as the poet observes the landscape below and begins to understand the way cities and the countries are shaped by geography.
Zulfikar Ghosh in his poem Geography Lesson explains about how the earth looks from various heights when he is flying in a jet. He also says that from that height everything looks so small and the cities are not well planned without style. But when the jet reaches 10,000 miles high, he says that the country had cities built in with beside the river, and why the valleys were so populated.
The logic geography that land and water attracted man was clearly described. When the jet was rose 6 mile high, 6 mile 6 mile high. He confirms that the earth is round and its surroundings of the water is covered with the water. Uh, Covered that from that high it was difficult to understand why the buildings and boundaries had uh, built built and built and that hit each other.
The moral of the poem Geography Lesson by Zulfikar Ghosh is that human in conflict hearts. The creation of the model is irrational and meaningless. Irrational and meaningless when viewed from the broader global perspective. The poem encourages the poem encourages humanity to unity and live in harmony. The trees are most important nature gift that helps to improve the global warming and stop cutting the trees. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Zaim and this is my team Arham, Yusuf, Afridi and Yahya. Today we had made a real life based project on the diary of Annie Frank. The diary of Annie Frank was written by her when she was in the isolated during the World War II in the Annexe. When Hitler was issuing the anti-Jewish decree one after the another, the Otto Frank, the father of the Anne Frank, hide, uh, had had to shift from Germany to Netherlands. In Netherlands, he started a small business firm of mostly they traded in spices. He had a partner called Vanden. When the war broke out and the Nazis also invaded Netherlands, the Otto Frank got to know that now he need to go into the hiding. He decided to hide in his own business office. This is the model that we had made according to the Annexe. The Annexe was the hiding place. Here, it was a building in a corner. There was a library. The door was opened like this. The library door was opened, and they hide. Here, there were steps. There were 4 rooms in the Annexe. In the Van Dan's family and Otto Frank's family went into hiding, and the and another people joined them. There was a dentist and a typist called Meep. The when after Annie Frank decided to write the diary when she was isolated in the next day, which the diary which her parents had given her on her 13th birthday. The diary which her parents had given on her 13th birthday, she wrote everything in her diary, the quarrels, the arguments, and the tensions in the next day. After almost 2 years, the British Nazis invaded the uh, Nazis stormed upstairs to the annexe. The secret, who revealed the secret of the annexe, is not yet revealed. So, when the Nazis stormed to the annexe, they arrested them and separated Otto Frank and Margot Annie and her mother. They were shifted into a women's part of the camp. First, they were taken to the camp in the Auschwitz. We have made a model of the camp in the Auschwitz. Here they were separated from men to the women, and uh, they were treated like slaves. They did not have food and nothing. This and if the mother of Annie Frank had died due to exhaustion, the dentist also died. But the Annie when after a few days, when the Netherlands was got free, when the Netherlands got uh, they were shifted to the another camp in Belsen between Berlin and Hamburg. In this camp, the Margot and Annie both died. And after a few days, when Otto Frank somehow managed to stay alive, and then he got freed. The Meep, the typist, had boldly returned after the arrestation of the Otto Frank's family. He boldly returned to the annex and found a heap of papers and the diary of Annie Frank. When the Otto Frank came back to the Amsterdam, the Meep gave them the diary, and after that, Otto Frank read and published it. Thank you. This was the autobiography of Annie Frank. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We are from grade 7th and we are here to present a moral activity on The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a lion was sleeping under a cave. Little Mouse was running and accidentally ran across the lion's nose.
Please let me go, said the mouse. One day I might help you.
The lion laughed. You are too small to help me. But he let the mouse go. A few days later, the lion was caged under a hunter's net. He rolled and rolled, but he could not get out.
The little mouse heard the lion's roar and came to help, and came to help.
You were right, said the lion. Thank you for saving me, little mouse. Moral of the story is, small act of kindness will be rewarded greatly. Thank you.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मेरा नाम हलीमा सादिया है। मैं 8वीं कक्षा में पढ़ती हूँ। आज का मेरा विषय है मात्राएं। हिंदी मात्राओं का चिन्ह होता है हिंदी मात्राओं का चिन्ह होता है व्यंजनों के अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मेरा नाम हलीमा सादिया है। मैं 8वीं कक्षा में पढ़ती हूँ। आज का मेरा विषय है मात्राएं। हिंदी मात्राओं के चिन्ह होते हैं व्यंजनों के साथ मिलकर एक नए शब्द बनाते हैं और उनके उच्चारण बदल देते हैं और इनके हर स्वर के लिए एक अलग मात्रा उपलब्ध होता है। जैसे आ के लिए आ की मात्रा और ई के लिए ई की मात्रा। और कोई व्यंजन किसी स्वर के लिए स्वर के साथ होता है तो आ की ध्वनि होती है।
जैसे आ की ध्वनि होती है जैसे आ प्लस का की मात्रा आ और मात्राओं के और मात्राएं के और मात्राओं का प्रयोग का और का और Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Myself Alina Ahmed from 50. Now I am going to speak about ecosystem. Ecosystem is a place where living things like animals, plants and humans and non-living things like air, water and soil. Every living thing is an ecosystem. Every living thing is an ecosystem depends on the other to live and grow. Examples of ecosystem: forest, trees and animals, desert, cactus, sand and camels. How it works: plants make food using sunlight. Animals eat plants or other animals. Thank you.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
मेरा नाम माहिरा अफरीन है और मैं 7वीं कक्षा में पढ़ती हूँ।
मेरा नाम है कुबरा ताज, मैं भी 7वीं कक्षा में पढ़ती हूँ। तो आज हमारा विषय है
राष्ट्रीय प्रतीक। पुष्प। कमल भारत का राष्ट्रीय पुष्प है। कमल अपनी यह सत्य और पवित्रता का प्रतीक है। कमल तालाबों और झीलों के चिकड़ में खिलता है। इसकी जड़ें पानी के ऊपर।
ध्वज में
मुझे सुन रही?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aiza Anam from grade 5th. My topic is water pollution. Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies like river, lakes and ocean with harmful substances such as chemicals, waste and microorganisms which degrades water quality and makes it toxic. It is primarily caused by the human activities like industrial discharge, agriculture runoff, and untreated sewage, and can lead to serious health issues for humans. Thank you.
बोलते हैं।
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to one and all present here. Myself Sarah Fizat Khanam of grade 10th. Welcome to the Future Home. We proudly present our project called IoT based home automation, a system that makes your home automatic, controllable from anywhere in the world. The components used here is wires, buzzer and IoT based board. And we have used here the MQ2 sensor which detects the gas. And we have used here the buzzer. Whenever the MQ2 sensor is detecting the gas and it gets triggered.
Myself, Shiza Fatima. Good morning. Myself, Shiza Fatima. So, I'm going to show you how does the project actually works. So, whenever I press the button, it gets the on. The light inside gets the on and off. And the second switch, it gets on and off. Third switch, on and off. And whenever I increase the gas, it detects the gas.
So using internet we can control the home devices from anywhere. Thank you everyone.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Arfat Khan. Today I am going to introduce of our project by using LED and IR sensor. In our daily life, we see street lights using wasting electricity by using because they stay on even when no one is passing. To save electricity, we design an automatic smart street lighting system. This project we In this project, we used IR sensor to detect vehicles or humans, LED light as the street light, Arduino Uno or circuit to control automatically wires and power supply. When the IR sensor detects movement, the LED turns on automatically. When there is no movement, the light turns off. We developed this project by first understanding the circuit, then connecting the components and finally uploading the program. This system helps to save power and makes it smart.
Hello everyone, my name is Marcel Bagmar. Now I will now I will pres now I will explain my project. The IR sensor keep the IR sensor the, the IR sensor keeps watching for motion. When a person or a vehicle passes, the IR sensor detects and sends the signal to the LED street light. LED street light LED street light automatically on, and when no one is there, LED it gets off. As you can see, when I place the car over here, it's get on. It will go when something is there, and if there is no one, the light will not work.
You want to say something? देखो यहाँ
है जी ऑफिस वर्किंग मालूम नहीं बट है ऑफिस में